Hey.
Hey.
It's Bert. Welcome to the usedata1.com.
And it's Jeph.
And Zeldy. She has such a lovely belly.
I know, her little belly.
Mom does belly too.
Hey, it's Chad from the usedata1.com, and I'm here at the 2007 Taste of Chaos tour in Salt Lake City, Utah, with the U's. How's it going, guys?
Woo!
So tonight is the 9th show on the Taste of Chaos. How does it feel to be back on tour?
Feels good. Feels different, but the same.
Different but the same. A whole new different.
Yeah, it's been really great. The show's been solid, tight. We've been having a lot of fun. It's good to be back out with our family, like our crew. We're all so tight. It feels good.
Nice.
Come here, little baby.
So your new album is coming out on May 8th. What did you do differently on this album compared to the past two?
Jeph.
Boner!
I think this time around, we had a lot more fun making the record than we've ever had. It just seemed like whatever we wanted to try out, whatever the most basic of basic ideas could be, we would just run with. And it seemed like it was pretty much no stress.
It was definitely no stress, this record.
It wasn't, we didn't feel bombarded by, any overwhelming outside influences.
What is the story behind the title of the new album, Lies for the Liars?
What's the story?
What's the haps? What's the haps?
I was in Jamaica for a couple months, and Sky told me about this fruit, like this miraculous fruit. It's supposed to have all this vitamin C and all this vitamin D and B12, and I'm looking all over Jamaica for this fruit, and I guess it didn't really exist.
So it's the Lies for the Liars. Cool.
Very good story.
What song off the new album has the deepest meaning to you, and what was the inspiration?
That's rough, but I mean, out of the ones we played live, I think Find a Way is really touching, and it's kind of about this love of music that we all share. And, yeah, big back, 90, big back. And about kind of how we can all connect on the same level with this shared love of music. Hospital is another one we play live, which is
that's number one.
really, really close to home.
Which is where the title just happens to be inside the chorus of that.
Yeah.
When you play a show in Utah, does it feel different than all the others?
Yes.
Yes.
How so?
It's just always weird to be back. Weird to be back here. We've been up to the E Center. Me and Zelda have been up here quite a few times.
Just hanging. That's it. Just hanging. Just hanging out. She's got the best part.
I know.
It's cool to see everyone that we kind of know, and everyone that we really know, and everyone that we don't
That we
know.
really kind of know. Yeah, that we kind of really know.
Really kind of don't know anyone.
Kind of really.
How does it feel to know that your music has changed people's lives and has gotten them through their hard times?
It feels great. I mean, we're music fans, and anyone who's a music fan can feel that same effect, with any of their favorite records or their favorite bands from as far as 20 years back. I mean, music has a way of touching you and touching you good, touching you deep down,
Touching you all, yeah.
touching you
all right.
yeah. Touching you all right.
Out of the
Touching
following,
you inside.
Out of the following, which has been your favorite and why? Ozfest, the Warped Tour, Project Revolution, and the Taste of Chaos.
Taste of Chaos is cool.
Taste of Chaos is probably the more. I mean, it's just rad. You don't have to get up and play at 9 in the morning. You don't have to. There's some bathrooms that we can use inside. The show's at nighttime.
It's not outside.
all the shows seem to be packed, and kids are super stoked. Taste of Chaos is a good tour. With the exception of the Fire Rise.
When you guys sit down to write new material, what exactly is your writing process?
We stand up sometimes. We don't sit down.
Most of the time we stand up, sometimes we're laying.
It's true. It's true. This record Bert laid down a lot.
Yeah.
I had a lot of time to lay down and really think about laying down. We approach every song differently. Sometimes it'll be just Quinn on acoustic. Sometimes it'll be full jam out. You know, him with his loud gears. And sometimes it's just a piano idea, and sometimes it's a straight like drum and bass idea, or just maybe a bass idea that we had that kind of worked out.
A lot of those guitar and vocal ideas that came up. That was a lot of the records.
Sometimes I would have like a tiny little melody idea on the piano that would work out perfectly with what Quinn had been jamming, or just seems to be always different.
What bands would you say are your biggest influences on your music in the past 5 years?
The Blood,
In Sync, Backstreet, Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba.
I love Chumba and Wumba though. They split. I don't know if you knew that.
The Chump, that's what they're called now.
The Chum and the Wumba.
The Wumba.
Nice. Bert, the last few months we've seen photos of you with the cast on. What exactly happened to your arm?
It's a pretty intense story, but long story short, I was run over by something.
Really?
That's a short version. Long version.
In Los Angeles? Yeah.
Long version. He masturbated for a long time. Ow, look at that. It's still there.
When you guys aren't touring or writing, what do you like to do in your free time?
Sit under semis.
Yeah.
I think me and Jeph both share the same film interests.
Mm-hmm.
We love the horror movies.
Like the horrors.
The horrors and the foreign filmers. I love watching movies. I love listening to music. I love relaxing my mind with substances. Taking time out for myself with substances.
Do you want the restaurant in the